A massive, icy object drifts silently through the darkness of space. Earth glimmers in the far distance. Something vast is moving through the void. Ancient, silent, unstoppable. Older than our sun. Colder than the vacuum itself. It's called 3I Atlas, the third interstellar object ever discovered passing through our solar system. A ghost from another world. A relic from a time and place we may never know. Astronomers say it will pass us by safely. What if this colossal traveler from beyond the stars, this mountain of ice, metal, and mystery, was heading straight for Earth? Today, we're diving deep into that terrifying scenario, moment by moment, to uncover what would really happen if 3I Atlas struck our planet. To understand what we're facing, we have to understand what it is. 3I Atlas isn't just a rock. It's an interstellar comet, meaning it came from outside our solar system. It doesn't orbit our sun. It's simply passing through a visitor from the endless gulf between stars. Astronomers estimate it spans 5 to 20 kilometers in diameter, the length of Manhattan, or 2 Mount Everests placed end to end. That makes it twice the size of the asteroid that ended the dinosaurs, and nearly 10 times larger than the Tunguska object that leveled Siberia in 1908. If hollow, you could fit an entire city inside its streets, skyscrapers, everything. But 3I Atlas isn't hollow. It's a dense core of rock, frozen gases, and metallic debris, forged in the violent birth of a distant solar system billions of years ago. It has traveled for eons through the void untouched, unaltered, a silent witness to cosmic history. And now, it's coming here. But its size isn't the real danger. Its speed is. As 3I Atlas drifts closer to the sun, it begins to wake. Solar heat ignites its frozen gases, creating a glowing tail millions of kilometers long. To the naked eye, it looks beautiful, but beauty can be deceptive. This comet is traveling at nearly 58 kilometers per second. That's 130,000 miles per hour. At that speed, it could cross the entire continental United States in under 2 minutes. Every second of acceleration means an exponential increase in destructive energy. If it hit Earth, the impact would unleash over 100 million megatons of TNT. A blast so powerful, it would make the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs look small. For comparison, the most powerful nuclear bomb ever detonated, the Soviet Tsar Bomba, released 50 megatons. 3I Atlas would release 2 million times more. The explosion would vaporize continents, ignite the atmosphere, and send shockwaves so strong they could slightly shift Earth's orbit around the sun. So, let's imagine the impossible. Let's see what happens when the unstoppable meets the fragile. In the days leading up to impact, the comet dominates the sky. It grows brighter every night, first a point of light, then a blazing wound in the heavens. Governments panic. Satellites fall silent. Humanity can do nothing but watch. Then, on the final day, the sky ignites. 3I Atlas tears into the atmosphere at hypersonic speed. The friction alone heats the air to tens of thousands of degrees, hot enough to melt rock before it even hits the ground. In the blink of an eye, it slams into Earth. The impact releases light brighter than the sun. The ground shakes. The sky turns to fire. A crater 200 kilometers wide opens up roughly the distance from New York to Philadelphia. Everything within 1,500 kilometers of the impact zone is instantly vaporized. If it strikes the ocean, waves taller than skyscrapers rush outward, crashing into continents hours later with unimaginable force. Cities vanish. Mountains collapse. Entire nations disappear beneath a global wall of water. This is no longer a world-ending event for humans. It's a reset button for the planet itself. Within minutes, the effects spread worldwide. Shockwaves circle the planet, shaking it to its core. Dust, vaporized rock, and molten debris are blasted into space before falling back as fiery rain. Each fragment burns like a miniature sun, igniting everything it touches. Forests thousands of kilometers away burst into flames. The sky glows red, then orange, then black. The atmosphere fills with soot and ash. From orbit, Earth looks like a glowing ember wrapped in fire. Within 1 hour, more than half of the planet's surface is burning. The oceans near the impact boil, the air becomes toxic, and the line between day and night vanishes beneath an apocalyptic haze. This is the hour of fire, the moment the old world ends. The earthquakes flatten everything still standing. The sound of destruction, a roar beyond imagination, circles the world for hours before fading into silence. And when it does, the world is gone. Mountains have fallen, oceans are vaporized, the atmosphere is choked with ash. For the first time in billions of years, Earth becomes a molten world again, a hellscape of rock and fire beneath a black, starless sky. Then comes the darkness. Billions of tons of debris are launched into the stratosphere. The sun disappears completely. Day turns to endless night. Temperatures drop rapidly, 20–30 degrees Celsius below normal. Rain becomes acid. Snow falls in deserts. The oceans cool and darken, suffocating marine life. With no sunlight, plants die. With no plants, animals follow. Within months, Earth becomes a frozen wasteland. Human survivors, if any, retreat underground into bunkers, mines, or deep shelters. But even there, the air grows thin. Crops fail. Power runs out. The surface becomes radioactive and unlivable. In less than a year, the world humanity once knew, cities, history, technology, culture, is reduced to nothing but echoes in the dark. This is the impact winter, the age of silence. As the decades pass, the Earth settles into its frozen grave. The food chain collapses entirely. The last animals starve. The last humans vanish. Glaciers spread across the continents. The oceans freeze over. Even the winds grow still. But deep beneath the ice, in the darkest trenches and volcanic vents, life endures, microscopic, fragile, but alive. Bacteria, extremophiles, and deep-sea organisms cling to survival, waiting for the world to heal. This is how Earth renews itself through death and rebirth. Centuries pass, the ash settles, the skies begin to clear. Sunlight returns, faint, weak, but enough. Rain falls again, carving rivers through the shattered crust. The crater of 3I Atlas becomes an inland sea, surrounded by glass mountains and blackened plains. From the oceans and the deep biosphere, new life emerges, mutated, evolved, transformed by radiation and time. Forests grow again. New creatures roam the surface. Earth breathes once more, older, scarred, but alive. A new epoch begins. Civilization may be gone, but life finds a way. 3I Atlas will not hit us, not this time. It will pass through our solar system and vanish into the darkness beyond Neptune, continuing its endless journey between the stars. But its visit reminds us of something humanity too easily forgets: that our planet is not invincible. Space is filled with silent travelers just like it: comets, asteroids, rogue planets, each one carrying the potential to erase everything we know in a single moment. One day, one of them will come for us. And when it does, our only defense will be the strength of our technology and the courage of our species. Until then, keep looking up, because out there, beyond the light of our sun, ancient giants still roam, and the next one might not miss. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss the latest space updates. And tell me in the comments, what do you think would happen if Earth was hit by an asteroid? Would humanity survive?